Hi, I'm Francie Snyder, educator of the gifted at 4 Title I elementary schools in Manatee County, Florida. Early on in my position, I realized for my students to be global citizens and hopefully global leaders one day, I was going to have to open up our classroom and allow the world in, not just to gather information from it, but also to allow my students to interact with it. This was a little bit of a scary process for me because it took me taking some leaps, but it was well worth it. Our gifted laboratory is a much richer place today due to all of our global interactions. We started out quick and easy with like mystery Skypes where, two classes ask 20 questions of each other and try to guess where they are in the globe. And then we also took part in some virtual field trips, which in my opinion are much more richer and deeper if you add in an SOS, something like Connect the Dots or AEIOU. I have just found that when my students have those things to work on and those things to answer for, that the virtual field trip is a much richer experience. And then thankfully we got involved with Carol Ann McGuire, an educator from California, and Rock Our World. And we completed 3 or 4 rounds with Rock Our World, which was not only fun, we also learned a ton. You create a song with using GarageBand and you passed the song on, so each week you added a different piece to a different song, and at the end you had a song that was produced by 4 or 5 other global classrooms throughout the world. We created a shoe the same way. We made used Animation-ish with Peter Reynolds and created an animation piece on piece. But through Rock Our World, and I think this is the biggest advantage of Rock Our World, we also video chatted throughout each round. And through Rock Our World, we have met some amazing people. And from there sprung other global conversations and global activities. We have a really good friend in Tasmania. Her name is Liz Mason, and she has a couple of daughters, and I do believe a son. They would come and video chat with my class in the middle of the night. They did science with us, where we did tested acids and bases. They also video chatted with, her class video chatted with my class's parent night, and the parents got to meet their kids and interact with their kids. But also through Rock Our World, we were able to start, another teacher and I from Iowa, Gina Hemmer, were able to start virtual literacy circles. We use Edmodo to chat about a book, and then you video conference each week, and it's kind of grown. There's a Facebook group and other people. We've done it with Gina Hemmer in Iowa, Dr. Shelley Matthews in South Carolina, and a couple of other teachers in Pensacola. I know other people have been participating as well. And I can't say enough nice things about that activity as well. But through all of these experiences, it has allowed my students to learn to discuss and debate and use today's technology to do just that. I truly do believe in global citizenship is important. But it's like every other classroom. It's like our classrooms. We truly need to build those connections. It's hard to discuss difficult topics if you don't know the other side. So just opening up the door and allowing the world in has really allowed my students to really learn how different people think and get a different perspective on things. And also learn about parts of the world that they may never ever have a chance to see. I feel really blessed that people like Carol Ann McGuire have paved the way for me and so many others. She truly pushed us to open up our doors and let the world in, and that is really contagious. Thank you.